What's up, guys? This is your boy Jalen here on another episode of Elevated Minds. Today's episode is going to be a really good one. This one is going to be called How to Spot a Narcissist. You guys are going to really want to stick around for this one because we deal with narcissists every single day, and a lot of times you don't even know it. If this is your first time on the channel, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, follow me. And also, if you're interested in some cool teas like this one, you're gonna have to check out my cousin's store. The link's gonna be below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this video. So how to spot a narcissist. Now, first, what we gotta go over is what exactly is a narcissist, because a lot of people, kind of throw this word around, but by term, a narcissist is someone that suffers from some type of personality disorder. It's really called the narcissistic personality disorder in psychology. And so when you're dealing with a narcissist, you have to understand that these reasons of why they act this way are usually because of some type of a trauma or something that's happened in their childhood, some need that wasn't met, some type of terrible thing that's happened. And narcissists only know how to get their needs met in one way, and that's, well, multiple ways, different tricks and things like that. But what it falls under is manipulation, gaslighting. They are very entitled. You'll see that a lot. And so we're just going to go ahead and dive into these different things that you can look out for, especially empaths, because narcissists are very attracted to empaths. So if my fellow empaths out there, I'm sure you've probably already run into one or two before, or maybe you haven't realized it, but you will attract those types of people a lot of times, especially if there's some things that you haven't healed inside. So narcissists, what they do is they like to go for people that are going to be easy to manipulate, because manipulation is the first way that they get their needs met. They will have you feeling like you're crazy. They will gaslight you. They will have you feeling like, they'll do something terrible to you, and then you call them out on it, and they hate it. What they'll do is they'll usually have some type of an outburst, or they'll deflect it, or they'll find a way to make you feel bad about catching them doing the thing or calling them out for it. And it's just something to really take into consideration, guys. It's really important. Narcissists can be anyone. Narcissists can, we can have narcissistic parents. We can have narcissistic siblings. We can have other narcissistic family members. We can have narcissistic bosses. And a lot of people run into this. And the narcissistic boss, they're always right. They're entitled to everything, your time, So narcissists, they're going to be all around. You run into them every single day, and a lot of the times they're covert. And this video is really just to raise awareness of what a narcissist is and what to look out for, because a lot of times people like me, I ran into narcissists and didn't realize that's what I was dealing with. And what narcissists will do is they'll literally break you down to the point of where your self-worth is gone, your confidence. They break that down. They really have you feeling crazy, and they make it so that they try to, a lot of times they'll try and isolate you to make sure that you're always on their side. So you have to really be wary of these things, guys. So number one, manipulation. If you feel like somebody is making you feel a certain type of way, for doing, they want you to do things their way, and if you might want to do things your way, or you try to find a common ground between the both of you, a lot of times what they'll do is they'll just like shoot it down, or they'll just make it seem like that idea is stupid. They'll manipulate you, and if you feel some type of way, if you really feel some type of way when you're dealing with certain people, you might be manipulated. You might be in the process of being manipulated, especially if it makes you feel kind of confused or crazy, like what just happened, like what I mean. So manipulation, look out for it. Now also, I have to say this, guys, just because someone might have some narcissistic tendencies, it doesn't make them a narcissist. So I do have to say that not everyone is a narcissist. All of us have some narcissistic qualities. I won't say qualities, tendencies or traits. Narcissistic traits is a good word. A lot of us have those, you know, because we are run by our ego, and our ego is about me. Like, you know, the ego wants its needs to be met. And like I said, a lot of times this stems from childhood. We didn't have a positive way of speaking out to get our needs met, or maybe, you know, you were abused or something like that, and you only knew how to get it, you know, whatever you needed through manipulation. So a lot of people, they'll break down in tears. People can shed crocodile tears and, you know, fake cry and make you feel bad about a decision or something like that. You know, some people, you know, narcissists will, they're entitled to your time to make it seem like you are bad for setting up a boundary. Like, oh no, I can't hang out after this time because I'm working on this, or, you know, I've got school, or I've got work, or I've got my kids, or whatever, you know. But they'll make you feel bad for setting that boundary. And it's like, you have to understand, narcissists are not, they're not emotional. They're not actually able to feel. They're not empathetic. They have no remorse for what they do, and they don't really feel what people do to them. So, they don't feel what's going on in other people's lives. They just, it's this bubble right here. Nothing else matters. This is what it is. And so you really have to understand, guys, being, you know, dealing with narcissists, it will leave you feeling drained, because it's always about them and what they need and what they want. Their needs always. And so, you know, you can even have narcissistic partners, romantic relationships. And if you are in a romantic relationship and you're not married to this person, I suggest you get out as soon as possible, because it's not going to get any easier. I guarantee you that. And it's just going to be a bad time. So save yourself the heartache. I'm really stressing this out because being with a narcissist can really break you. And some people end up with narcissists, marriages with people, thinking that they're such a nice person. And the thing is, you might have been with a covert. You might have met up with a covert narcissist. What they do is they disguise themselves as these super nice people. They find out what you like. They find out, you know, what makes you tick. And, you know, they'll love bomb you, and they'll make you feel like you're on top of the world. And then once you're on top of the world and they've got you and you're hooked on them, then that's when they start to break you down, and they try to get you under control. They don't want you to hang around certain people. They might not want you to, you know, do certain things if it's outside of their liking. This is what a narcissist does, and a lot of times they might cold shoulder you if you do something that they don't like, or if they don't want to talk about something that you want to talk about. Bringing things up about their behavior, they'll shut you down. They will make you feel like you're stupid, you're insignificant, you're worthless, if you defy them or, you know, go against what they want. So I do not want anyone to fall into the trap of a narcissist. It is very disheartening, but there is a way to get through it. There's a way to rebuild after you've dealt with a narcissist, and there's also ways to prevent ever having to deal with one ever again. And this is what I want for you guys. We have to be our best selves. We have to be vigilant. We have to pay attention. There are great people in this world, and there are not so great people in this world, and those are the narcissists. You want to stay away from them as much as you possibly can. You're going to deal with them on a normal basis because they are just out here, and a lot of people aren't diagnosed. Some people have just more narcissistic behaviors. Doesn't really mean they're a narcissist, but some people are full-blown narcissists, have personality disorders, and they really should get therapy. But a lot of times people are doing things, they don't even realize that they are doing these things. So I'm not going to make this a super long-winded video, but I just wanted you guys to be aware of what narcissists are, especially like I said, for our empaths. You got to be careful. They prey on people like us because we have such big hearts, and they need that gratification. They need to be on the spotlight. They need that nurturing, and they get those mainly from big-hearted, empathetic people. They might not go for an empath in particular, but they usually are attracted to those types of people, and usually empaths attract those types of people as well, because empaths love to, give and, be there for people and, give of your energy and things like that. And a narcissist will just take all that and not give anything in return. It will leave you drained and just messed up. So don't want that for you guys. I want you guys to live your best lives, be with great people, have really positive relationships, you know, fulfilling ones. I don't want y'all to have to deal with any type of BS, because why? Life is too short to be with a person like that. And we're gonna, you know, rise our consciousness, be our best selves. We're gonna kill these dreams and goals, and we moving these narcissists to the side. You know what I mean? If you can't cut them out of your life, limit the time that you're around them, because they're not going to mean you any good. Doesn't mean if you're, you know, it doesn't matter if it's a friend, a family member, it could be your parents, it could be anyone. So cut them out of your life if you can, guys. You do not want to deal with these types of people. It is not your job to fix them. It is not your job to fix them. It is not your job to fix them. It is theirs only. You can bring the awareness to them, but that's about it. You can't force anybody to do anything. So I don't want to go any further. I hope I have provided you guys with some value. I hope you learned something. If you are interested in more content like this, want to be making more, go ahead and follow me on all my social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. I think I already said that. And we got some more stuff coming your way. Also, once again, get you some cool teas like this, man. They're pretty dope. Link is gonna be right below. All right, you guys be good, stay safe, be blessed, and stay elevated.